What's up, guys? In today's video, I'll be sharing 10 proven methods for keeping your cool around the ladies. Number 1. Stop watching adult content. Addiction to adult content means you're constantly exposed to another man sleeping with the type of woman you desire, while you sit there like a weird guy in the corner watching them. So if you keep doing this, your brain will start to respond to the fantasy of other people sleeping together in front of you, and you'll start to sound like the guy who's been watching it. Now that you have these pictures in your head, you can't help but wonder about the other men she may have talked to or been with. Number 2. Spend more time with the ladies. Now, I'm not saying that you should actively seek out romantic relationships with women. However, having more casual interactions with women, perhaps a female breezer employee or a female member of your high school or college study group, can also help you feel more comfortable around girls. Number 3. Look for a guy who can easily flirt and talk to women. This is the truth in this day and age, so take my word for it that you should follow in their footsteps. We place a premium on being unique and consider imitation to be of the worst possible variety. Moreover, no two people who copy each other will come up with the same result. This means you have the option of putting your spin on things. It's not quite like you become an exact duplicate, but more like a mix of the two people. If you're game to give this a shot, pick a guy, either in person or online, who you respect for his skill with women and hold up as a role model. However, it's also possible to watch a video of your male role models interacting with their wives to get a sense of the chemistry between them and learn what works for you. Number 4. Remove women from that lofty position you've given them. In today's culture, women are encouraged to strip down to their underwear, with the underlying message being that they are more powerful in their natural state of nudity. We live in a very strange time and place when mating is given such a high value, but feminists are wrong to believe that women's equality occurs when they remove their clothing. The point is, it's essential for a healthy relationship, but due to societal, cultural, and even government pressure, it's likely to be far higher on your list of priorities than it otherwise would be for most guys. But nowadays, especially if you grew up watching adult content and you know that looking at girls on Instagram and everything, particularly TikTok as well, makes you worship not just women, but just mating and pleasure and hedonism. Because is it not worship if every day you give it your complete devotion and attention looking into the phone of this girl that you follow on TikTok or Instagram? Is that not worship? Are you not worshiping a minor? That's exactly what we do in place of praying these days, and this has led to the elevation of women, casual mating, and hedonism to the status of modern culture's highest values. On the other hand, I believe that love is of great importance. I believe it is crucial to have strong, stable, safe, and healthy relationships. Your friends, family, and romantic partners are the people you have in your life, and they are also the people that matter the most to you. But it's so unfortunate that we don't always dwell on our families, even though they are the most significant and precious people we have. We often find ourselves thinking of a lady, right? However, this is true for all young people, but it is especially prevalent among guys. So then, what exactly can be done to knock a woman off her pedestal? How can I feel more at ease around women without minimizing the importance of platonic relationships? Number 5. Develop a sense of purpose and direction that guides how you structure your life. You can select 1 or 2 highly ambitious goals and devote the vast majority of your life to them. However, this is basic advice that no one has ever truly given to you. It's just that easy, though. If it were simple, every man would be a multimillionaire and a role model father. But achieving the goals that consume your thoughts from the moment you open your eyes until you close them at night is no easy feat. Now, most guys don't have this, and it's a shame because most of them won't just sit there in utter isolation without any distractions, like a phone or a computer, and try to think, okay, what may be a good purpose for me for the next few years, or the next 10, or the remainder of my life? Most guys probably aren't asking themselves, what may be a meaningful objective and an extraordinary aim to attain to sacrifice? because of point number 1, which is that they're just watching adult content. However, it would be tragic if you just shut down emotionally and decided, yeah, you know what? I don't care about getting the girls. There are a lot of cool YouTubers and social media guys who tell you, yeah, I don't care about getting girls and everything, yeah. But this is not what I'm talking about. Number 6. You should consider other things that make you anxious. Interestingly, many guys experience anxiety not only when interacting with women, but also when interacting with their colleagues in general. You see, a lot of guys aren't only shy about approaching that girl over there in the coffee shop, they're also shy about the possibility of everyone looking at them and seeing them get rejected. So, if you're one of the many men who suffer from social anxiety or anxiousness, it's advisable to divert your attention elsewhere, as being around a woman is likely to just increase your anxiety. Number 7. Think of anxiety as excitement. Thinking, oh yeah, I'm nervous, when you already feel a little bit nervous, won't help you much, will it? Since the physical sensations of uneasiness and excitement are identical, you can effectively reframe your experience of the former by thinking of it as excitement. Your physiological responses, like a rapid heart rate and dilated pupils, to either situation are the same. What changes is your interpretation of those responses. So, you should tell yourself, I feel excited, the next time you're nervous around women. Number 8. Accept that feeling of yours with gratitude and joy. Having such a great level of excitement, nerves, and butterflies, especially when you're quite young or quite inexperienced, is a very beautiful experience once you look back on it. This is true because this kind of feeling might go away, and you might think, yeah, I want my nerves to go away. At some point, you'll probably feel completely at ease and assured while you're with your woman. In other words, you're the kind of man who can take life as it comes and maintain his masculinity and dignity while doing so. Yet there will be times when you think back on the occasions when she gave you butterflies and a racing heart. There will be a need to reminisce about the times when she gave you butterflies. You'll think back fondly on the times she made your heart race. You'll think back on the times she made your heart skip a beat. You are going to, and you do realize that I am aware of this. Now, I know you're trying to run away from it. I get that you're trying to avoid it at the moment, but I'm simply suggesting that, since you're living through it, you may as well find a new way to think about it. Similar to how we turned fear into anticipation in number 7. So, why not attempt to appreciate it, even if it makes you nervous? Although it may seem pointless at the moment, try asking yourself for 10 seconds, how could I be glad for these nerves? The fact that I become frightened around women is certainly not something for which I should be thankful. Honestly asking yourself, how can I be grateful for this, is one of the most powerful questions you know. I'll tell you now that it's not a good thing. Number 9. Learn in advance what to do if you start to feel anxious. Trying to acquire a sense of how physically nervous you are can be helpful, as you have a lot of control over your physical state and whether or not your anxieties are improving or worsening. Let's say I'm sitting here on a first date with a girl and I'm feeling a little anxious. I'm ready to bet that you'll have a noticeable increase in confidence if you attempt this one thing and give it a shot. Simply try opening out your chest, your rib cage, and the front of your body. Number 10. Self-development. Naturally, if you continue along the road of personal development, great things will occur, and there will come a moment when you will look back at your younger self with such gratitude and affection for the progress that you've achieved. In all candor, that is what I hope for you, that you put in the effort, even when you don't feel like it. Until next time, guys, bye for now.